Hello folks, we're back again, and this is the post-game, I guess, because the main story is now complete. Miranda's chilling out with us in the cabin, you know, as she does, and feeding the fish. Oh yeah, hello Boo. Everything good? Good. Yeah, and Miranda's just chilling out. You can do this. Always found it was weird that you could do that. Press and hold F to continue. To continue doing this, or to just stop doing that? Just stop doing that, okay. What happens if I do this? Okay. That's kind of creepy. Just going to look at your face. That's it, just look at your face. What's her right hand doing? Really odd. No reaction at all there from Shepard or Miranda there. Okay, let's check our unread messages. Finally, we're doing... yeah, we'll do this. Okay, we'll do that. Cool. So we'll do the normally crash site first, and then we'll go and do the Lair of the Shadow Broker, which, from what many people have said, is probably the best piece of DLC ever made for anything. That's what I hear most of the time. In that, not just in quality, but in terms of what DLC represents. It's a standalone, very long mission of fantastic quality that puts you in touch with a squad member that you hadn't been in touch with. But it's such a good DLC because it's not like they cut Liara out to make sure that you'd go and buy the DLC. Do you know what I mean? Because like nowadays, it's very true in gaming that something that we'll be discussing tomorrow on the next Muffin podcast over on the channel BOD Twitch channel, is that DLC nowadays, it tends to be a character will be written out of a story maybe so that they can sell it to you later on as DLC. It doesn't seem like they've done that with Liara because the story worked so well without it. It didn't seem like a jarring change. Even people who romanced Liara in Mass Effect 1, it didn't seem like a really jarring change. In fact, when you actually meet her on Ilium, it's like, oh, it's Liara. You don't go, oh, Liara, thank God. Where have you been all this time? It's like, oh, it's Liara. Okay. It's because the story is so well written that, it's not like they've cut her out. She's written out for a very good reason, as were all the other squad members, nearly all of them anyway. So, and the ones who join up with you do it for a good reason as well. So, it's a DLC that actually gives you something that you want, and that even people who haven't romanced Liara, it gives you something that you want, and that, you want to see what happens with her and what's been going on. It also links into what happened to Shepard's body before, and in between Mass Effect 1 and 2. So, taking away the fact that it's a fantastic piece of entertainment, it's also done with a glad heart sort of thing. It's done with the best interest of the gamer in mind, which not all DLC is nowadays. So Slayer of the Shadow Broker really does stand up as an example of what DLC should be. I know we're out of the mode now of doing expansion packs. When you remember back in the day when you'd go and buy an expansion pack for £20, like 19.99, and it would be like a full game all over again. Things like Tribunal for Morrowind and things like that. They're almost entire games in themselves. these expansion packs. I suppose Dragon Age Awakening could be in the same mould as well as an expansion pack. That was also priced at £20. So we've gone away from that these days, and we get like single missions for a bit less money. You know, so it'd be like $14.99 for when Lair of the Shadow Broker still came out. I think it still is actually. That's bullshit, but the prices haven't actually gone down. So yeah, I think Lair of the Shadow Broker really does. What's the word? It really does show value for money in terms
Commander,
of.
you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Have I? Trolling me, are you? Huh? Huh?
You came for us. I knew you would. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you.
Don't tell me I've got messages when I don't, you stupid whore.
How are you doing, Kelly?
I'm holding up. Just can't get the memories out of my head. Trapped. Suffocating. It's oozing into every pore. Faint sobs echoing the confined space. But I can't dwell on it. I'm okay now. I'm alive. Back to the old Kelly.
Uh-huh. Hang on a minute. You just did the Thane thing with... I don't want to know.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Shut the fuck up. So after all...
I told you we'd tear the Collectors a new one.
Yeah, the Commander really pulled through.
Hey, fire fans.
Hey, Shepard, glad that Collector Reaper crap is over. It is over, right? It's never over.
I assume everything is going well up here?
You know, this is really nice. EDI took up the slack in every department. I could get used to this kind of help.
It is not my intention to assume all of your responsibilities, Jeff.
No, I'm good. Just keep me updated. Quietly.
What am I looking at here? A 90-10 split? And that's being generous.
Commander, don't be unfair. She does way more than that.
Joker.
I have the capacity to accommodate the slacking of any number of productively suspect humans, Shepard. That was a joke.
She tries very hard.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
So the AI is tailing jokes. Marvellous. I like how Shepard, when he first came on, was like, "What the fuck is this thing doing on my ship?" Urgh. You know what, I'm not that... I don't hate on Kelly Chambers, I just think, you know, she's written unnecessarily slutty. To be honest with you. Because she's quite a nice character. As in, it's the kind of person that you'd probably, you know, get to know in real life, really, but...
Didn't expect you to light up that base, Shepard. Hell of a way to tell the boss you're quitting. I wish I could have seen his face. It's not over, though. Bad guys on the horizon. And now Cerberus wants your tail. Never boring, huh? I don't know what kind of time we have, but we better dust off and stay ready. You sure as hell know how to make enemies.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Collectors destroyed, base in ruins. Extremely impressive. Elusive Man will be displeased. Fortunately, not human myself. Not my problem.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Having trouble working between your interruptions and Edie's insistence that insane experiments endanger entire crew. Hard to concentrate. Affecting morale. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
See what I said before in the previous part about that romance scene? Yeah, they can see you. Down there. Keep this area clean. Looks clean to me.
I never want to go through anything like that again, but we did it.
I can't wait to get back to Earth and see my family.
Yeah, don't blame you. Well, all you did for the entire mission was sit there in that fucking chair.
I wanted to tell you, I believe you did the right thing by destroying that base. The elusive man thinks he has the wisdom to utilize it, but he does not.
Anything new?
There is something I've wanted to tell you. I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Turian named Nihilus. He may have been on council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
How did the fight turn out?
I had the advantage, but he was good. He returned fire and tried to run. We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped. I admire how he adapted and used my code against me.
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship. Traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices, big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
Why would you destroy an entire village?
I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives. When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my pursuit.
What was being a mercenary like?
I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some clandestine drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the Collectors for advanced technology.
I can't imagine you went along.
I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around. The Collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
What did you do with all the slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues, and released the captives on the Citadel.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
Our lives are secondary to completing the mission.
Agreed.
Okay. Let's carry on.
You had to make a difficult choice, Shepard. For what it's worth, I believe you made the correct one.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
There you are. Oh, Shepard. The engine room? Really? Right there where Tali works? Okay, I have to know. Just how genetically modified is she? Because... wow. I'm really glad you got Tali out of trouble with the migrant fleet. It's hard to see her upset. EDI has a wicked sense of humor. Or I should say, a really funny lack of one. Sometimes she seems like a person. But when it comes down to it, I can't get past her being a computer. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Fair enough.
Commander, what can I do for you?
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Okie dokie.
You really are a hero. No sooner had the Collectors damned us than you were pulling our sorry asses right back out of hell. You're aces in my book, Shepard. Thank you.
That's cool.
First Saren, now the Collectors. Remind me never to get on your bad side, Shepard. I almost feel sorry for the Reapers.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
I'm still a little shaken from my abduction by the Collectors. It was a lot to endure. You and Jeff came so quickly. I've never had truer friends. Thank you, Commander.
It's okay. Dude got injured in the Collector attack.
An interesting choice, Shepard, Commander. Your species was offered everything Geth aspired to. True unity, understanding, transcendence. You rejected it. You even refused the possibility of using the old machine's gifts to achieve it on your species' own terms. You are more like us than we thought.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Topic?
When we took you aboard, I noticed you have a piece of N7 armor welded to you. Where did you get it?
It was yours. When you disappeared, we were sent to find you. We began where you first encountered the heretics.
Eden Prime.
After the old machine's attack, it was heavily defended. We were discovered. This is the impact of a rifle shot.
How many other Geth were sent out to find me?
We are the only mobile platform beyond the Veil. Organics fear us. We wish to understand, not incite. One platform was judged sufficient.
You've been looking for me for 2 years?
We visited Therum, Pharos, Noveria, Vermeer, Ilos. A dozen unsettled worlds. The trail ended at Normandy's wreckage. You were not there. Organic transmissions claimed your death. We recovered this debris from your hard suit.
That doesn't explain why you used my armor to fix yourself.
There was a hole.
But why didn't you fix it sooner? Or with something else?
No data available.
As I said before, I think I've said this before, because I've done this spawn before, because it makes me laugh. But he is a cosplayer, a Commander Shepard cosplayer, which is kind of cool.
Shepard, Commander.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Oh, right, yeah, we've done that. Right.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
See you later. Yeah, I think that's a nod to all of the cosplayers, because BioWare has a really big cosplaying community. So it's a little nod to all those poor fools walking around weighing 17 stone, female, wearing Commander Shepard armor. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you cosplayers go for it. And I couldn't do it, really. Mainly because I don't really... I can't be arsed making the stuff, but yeah, I'd wear it, you know.
We fought a great battle, Shepard.
And when you blew up the base instead of handing it to Cerberus. Ha! Something to think about. If you killed the most dangerous thing in the galaxy, that leaves us.
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Cool. Quaver, running down those stairs. Come on.
Hey.
No, you're not going to say anything.
I should go.
Whatever.
Uh-huh. Assat.
I can't believe we destroyed the collector base. They said it couldn't be done. Then again, that's said about a lot of things you do.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Thanks for coming to get us, Commander.
I felt myself slipping away. You arrived just in time. Thank you.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Yeah. Oh, Zaid, yeah. I nearly forgot.
Back for another lesson.
Always. Lay it on me.
Joker handled himself well. Should have come back here and got a real weapon. Still, did real well for a kid with glass bones. Pretty sure I'd be laid up in bed if I were him. One time we were trying to clear out this gun nest outside a base on Vatar. Nothing we did even made a dent in that thing. Someone had the bright idea to kidnap a local girl, strap grenades on her, and make her go seduce the guy in the bunker. Terrible thing, I tell you. Well, she went up there, knocked on the door, and nothing. Grenades never went off. But the guy stopped shooting, and we snuck by. Never found out what happened. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Cool.
No messages for you, Commander.
Armada was where we died. Alchira is where the crash site is. Cool. What's this?
Anomaly detected.
There's the carbon and water ice. Well, low density, large size allows it to remain thick and
Probe launched. Scans have found something.
Let's go. See the old Normandy. I think it's a good time to do it as well. Normally I do it before I go in the collector base, but to be honest with you, I think it's better you doing it after when you've already avenged them, so you come back and it's, you know, laying it to rest, you know, what happened. For anyone who's seen my Let's Play of Mass Effect 1, this should ring true. Well, That's the Mako. It's the back panel where we had the first conversation with Jenkins and the Doctor. I've heard a lot of people like criticise this DLC. Well, wasn't really a DLC. I don't think. I think you got it. Wasn't it free? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was free. This is where the cockpit is, I think. Yeah, it's where Joker is. Yeah. I remember. And this is where the first conversation actually having Mass Effect was. Yeah, it was, yeah. Well, so yeah, if you haven't played these games, you should really get out there and play them. I mean, watching them isn't massively spoilers, but it's still, you know, thank you for watching and all that, but you should really go and watch them, because the feels you get from playing this part of content is, you just cannot get it unless you have played the games before. Like, I know a lot of people who didn't play Mass Effect 1 and jumped straight into this one, and they didn't know what you know, it was just like, well, it's just a crash ship, what the fuck are we, you know. Oh, Mako. The SOS sent down by it. Ship's actually really big, isn't it? Think about it. My helmet. Nice. Addison Chase. I think I know who this was. Oh. Yeah, so it's Presley whose attitude has changed over time. Well. Yeah. Poor guy. His attitude changed towards the that's about where he stood normally as well in Normandy. Thinking about it. So off the dog tags. Hector Emerson. I think these are stasis pods, but there's no real need for them on in this setting. I think it might be though if you've got like a really bad injury that they put you in there if they need to transport you to a proper hospital or you're gonna die. They might put you in there. I don't know. Maybe that's what it. Oh yeah. That's where we'd go to talk to Kaiden. Where I'd complain that Commander Shepard looked sweaty. 'Cause he did. Yeah. 19 out of 20. Where could the last one be? Ah, the crate over there. There we go. I think we'll place the monument here. I think it's the best place for it. Shooting stars behind it. It's a nice little monument as well. Aww. Poor guys. Well, guess it's time to say goodbye to the old Normandy and go back to the new one. hauntingly beautiful place, I must say. Well done, BioWare. Really, really nice. Okay, I think we leave it there for now. I'll see you in a second. Well, in the next part. See you then.